Hello, welcome everybody. It's Amy and Jim from Amy Sews, Amy Bachman Sew and Quilt. And Jim also teaches for the Original Sewing and Quilt Expo. So how is everybody today? We're so excited. We got a Serger project for you. It is Serger month here, so to speak, right?
Yeah.
It's time to join the Serger box. But yeah, we have some, Jim has a nice technique for us that's making, and you can also use it as embellishments, especially like those of you in the tea towel club.
Yes.
Little like applique stems and things like that. So, but this is for like belt loops on garments, doing a shank button.
You can even use it as
for couching
as a substitute for piping on the edge of a project. You can make your own.
That was good. Hi, Jeanette.
Hi, Jeanette.
So yeah, so that's what we're doing today. So we got our serger out. Jim's on the Bernina L860. Any serger will do this, right? Because we're set up for a roll hem. And hi, Sandy. Jim has decorative thread, upper looper, lower looper.
Yes, right? In both.
So
I got one's heavier in my upper, and I got a colored decorative in my lower. That's a little thinner.
Yeah. So you're gonna see, but there's like a twist thread. Right, like an embroidery thread, weight thread, a 40 weight thread, and then a 12 weight. Can't put it back on the phone. There you go. And like a 12 weight crown pearl. So
yeah.
Morning, friend.
And regular thread on my needle, since that's what size can go through my needle.
Yes, regular thread, because the decorative thread doesn't go through your needle in a serger. It's just upper loop or lower looper. So
because you're limited by the size of your needle, which only has a certain size eye.
Right. So basically we're sewing on air today, serging on air today to make a nice little trim. So let's see. Oh, wrong box, wrong.
There we go.
I should label them because they're changing every time I sit down.
And then we're going to change them anyway. So.
Right. So regular presser foot, no magic there. Sit one needle because you're set up for roll hem.
Right.
Right. So the stitch fingers pull back.
Yep.
The right needle on the Bernina. Most sergers, it's the right needle, but you check your manual, of course. And then so there's a thread in the needle, upper looper and lower looper.
Yeah, and my blade is disengaged.
Right.
And it is surge.
So basically, you're just adding a little pressure out the back, right?
So
yeah, you're just chaining off. So you're just making a chain is what we call it.
And then I'm going to lift up and bring the chain under the foot like that.
Oh, we're going to double do it.
Yeah. Because I can have it this way, it works fine for, like you said, a belt loop.
Right.
On a garment.
Or a chain to couch over.
Yeah.
An embellishment like for a floral flower stem on an applique.
But if I want to double do it, like you said, get it a little chunkier. And I can go as fast as I want or slow as I want. And then get it thicker.
Yeah, so do one more. Let's do a little more while you're doing it. So basically, Jim's just sewing over the original chain. I love how that foot swings out on that Bernina, by the way.
I like that. Get my hand in this way too.
You get your fingers in there. So basically, it's just kind of holding it so the looper is wrapping around the previous row of stitching.
And if I go slower, I'll get like a little heavier cord.
Right. And if it's not, don't pull as tight, it kind of has a chenille loopy look to it.
Yeah.
So every thread is going to behave different with that.
I like that.
I know. So there you go.
And I did one with all white earlier. So it looks more like a cord in a way.
And that's a little more smooth than the slippery threads, right? So
because it had the same spaghetti thread in the upper and lower looper.
Right. Okay. So everybody's popping on. I'm Miss Bonnie.
And it's good too if you want to do like a frog closure.
Right. A frog closure is a great idea. A drawstring is a great idea. Like when we made the hoodies from Amanda.
And you couldn't find
matching.
Yeah, make your own.
Exactly. So that's a great way to make your own cord. And again, I love couching over it for appliques, just like we do in the tea towel of the month. There's always some sort of little embellishment that we do there. Well, that was quick and easy. Yeah. That was an easy one.
And it works on any 3-thread serger.
Right. So if your serger's in a box, you're afraid of your serger, you think you wasted money on your serger, you have now till June 14th to join the Serger Club with Jim and I. So it's the Power Serger subscription box. You can just get the class. You get the class and the box. Now, why it's a good time to join now is the fact that the July class is all about how your serger works, why your serger works, and maintenance on your serger.
Yeah.
So if you are a beginner, this is the perfect time for you to jump in. Normally we do some sort of project base, but we've onboarded so many new people, but maintenance is so important about your serger. We're going to have a technician step in on the video to show us how to properly care for our serger, clean it, how the blades work. We're going to talk a little bit about needles and threads and how important that is. Just basic everyday cleaning you can do, but all the names of the serger parts, why it's important to use the right part, and what all the parts are that came with your serger.
Yeah.
Right? So we're really kind of breaking it down kind of to the basics. So those of you who've been with us for, some of you have been with us since day one, which is what, 2.5 years, something like that. This is a great time to kind of review. And because you just, if you thread it, you go like, cross your fingers, it's threaded. I'm not going to unthread it. I'm not going to change my thread color, nothing. We're going to get you all over that by the time we are done. So we're super excited about this box. We got some fun things to put in it.
Some nice things.
Right. So normally there's fabric or project based, but this time it's tools and maintenance items and things that you wouldn't venture into the hardware store to buy yourself or know what to buy. So when the serger technician does this little thing, we'll talk about why you're going to want this 90-degree offset ratchet, which it works great for your sewing machine also. So you're going to really enjoy that piece of tools, and then you're going to have to hide it.
Oh, because your insignificant other may want to take it.
Whoever wants to take that. Lane says, I have a serger I bought and never used. Girl, this is your money. Lane, shame on you. There's no shame here, girl. Hi, everybody. So Ed put the link in the descriptions if you would like to join. You can do class only just to kind of give Jim and I a test, right? You can opt out anytime, but if you stay in for 3 boxes, then everything stays in your library forever. So if you miss the live classes, they're there. But here's the best bonus about the July boxes. We are doing 3 live classes. Right? That's a first. Yes. We're doing 3. As they're making fun of me. We're doing 3 live classes. Not 2, but 3. You're going to get, and that's all going to go in the library. If you miss a live, of course, it's all recorded for you. We're putting together a tip sheet on basic serger terminology and things you kind of need to keep top of mind when you're working with your serger and doing the maintenance on your serger. So that is the scoop. So it's a great time to join. June 15th is our cutoff because I only have so many goodies and things to put in the boxes. And so we're growing our serger community here. And if you have any questions, support@amysews.com. We'll get you an email. But if you go to amysews.com, it's written in there how everything works. Scan and Cut's there. The tea towel of the month. See a couple of them over there. You can join that anytime. That's traditional applique, scan and cut, traditional cutting, embroidery. So there's a little bit of everything in there. So, all right, that was super easy, super quick for this Make It Monday. Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate it. And we appreciate all the box people that keep us busy, a subscription people that keep us busy with our education, keeps Jim and I on our toes with what's next. There's pieces there's pieces of the scan and cut kind of off to the left there.
Oh, that was a little teaser.
That was just a tiny teaser. So those boxes are going out as we speak. So all right, everybody, have a terrific day, because the more you know,
the more you sew.